Here's a question for you, Big Al. We have a situation where my wife's mother and her mother's two siblings inherited a property in Chula Vista. That's South San Diego, for those of you that are keeping score. No outstanding mortgages on the $1.5 million property. Trust is through Union Bank. All right. So a little third-party trustee.
Sure.
When my wife's mom passed about 11 years ago, my wife and her two siblings started to receive monthly income. $1,500 rental, $500 each. The other family members in her mom's family wanted to continue on with this property, but my wife and her two siblings wanted to be cashed out. All right. So we have how many total people here?
I think as I read this, mom had two siblings, so they each got a third. And now when mom passed away, that went to
his wife and her two siblings.
Well, it went to the mom's kids, maybe.
Yeah, like the
three kids. I think that's what this is saying.
So mom was getting $1,500. My wife and her two siblings started receiving mom's $1,500 rental, and they split it a third, $500 each.
Right.
Okay. And so her mother's two siblings inherited a property. Got it. Mom died.
So mom had two siblings, and then mom died, and her share went to her three kids.
Yes. Okay. Makes sense.
Almost have to diagram this.
I know. There are many reasons why, but mostly we are at retirement age and want to cash out for personal choices. And also, we have never had a relationship with that side of the family. They're out of state.
Yeah.
In quotes.
Never see them.
Yeah. We don't really care for that side of the family. It's that side, not the good side.
We're not going out there to visit them.
Oh, they're on that side? Good boy. We don't want our daughters to have to worry about how to handle all of this down the road with many, many cousins, et cetera, et cetera. If many. So
right.
It's definitely on that side.
Yeah, right.
Is there anything you would suggest we do to make this happen smoothly and hopefully inexpensively? Interested in your opinion on this. My wife and her siblings were recently told they could have cashed out when their mom passed, but we were not given that option from the trust controller. Best regards. So, okay, this is kind of an interesting situation where they inherited some cash that's in a trust that's managed by a third party. They have other people that are beneficiaries of the trust that are on that side of the family,
right,
where they don't want to be a part of anymore. How do they get the hell out of this thing?
Well, they inherited property, not cash.
Well, they're getting cash.
They're getting
from
cash.
The inherited property
Correct.
That's in a trust,
Correct.
Managed by a third-party trustee, which is
that's right.
Bank.
And so they would prefer just to get cashed out of their property value so that they're no longer in this deal.
Yes.
And I get it. So I own a property in Hawaii that's a leasehold, which means I don't own the land. And so it's a trust that I pay the monthly land lease payment. And I think, as I understand, the trust, which was originally descendants of the original missionaries. I mean, there are hundreds and hundreds of owners in the trust. And so in a case like that, and in a case like this, I think it boils down to what the trustee decides, right? I think you go to the trust document and you see, what are your rights as a beneficiary? Can you, are they required to buy you out if you request or not, right? Another thing is just ask them, would you be willing to cash me out? Maybe they are, maybe they aren't. It depends if they have the financial wherewithal to do that. And if they don't, maybe they would pay you, do it on a note, right? Which maybe it's the same as payments. So that doesn't really do anything.
Yeah. I mean, the first step is to go to Union Bank and talk to the third-party trustee.
Yeah, talk to the trustee, find out what your rights are as a beneficiary. Can you cash out?
Yeah. Say, we want to simplify our lives. This has been great. We're really grateful for the cash flow, but we have other financial goals that we would like to get more capital.
And if you're not allowed to cash out, then
you go to your
you go to the other beneficiaries.
Yeah, then you talk to that side. Then you're going to have to talk to that side.
You might have to go visit them.
You might have to, and then see all those crazy cousins,
right?
And just say, hey, listen, we would like to cash out.
Are you interested?
Are you interested in purchasing this?
Right.
So then
maybe they are.
Maybe we could get the cash, and then you get the full cash flow, and we're out, and we'll make life really simple and easy.
Right.
But yeah, I think those are your options.
And maybe if there was an opportunity for you to cash out, maybe there would be an opportunity for your kids to cash out if you can't do it. I think if that's your concern, is you don't want the kids to end up owning this property with 20 other people. And I get that. It gets kind of complicated after a while.
Yeah.
Maybe they can cash out. That's why you have to go to the trust and find out what your rights are as a beneficiary.
I mean, with this, I wonder if the trust goes into perpetuity, just keeps
Isn't there a limit on trust?
It depends on how it's drafted. 99
years or something. And we're not attorneys, so we don't know what we're talking about.
I have no idea.
All I know is check with the trustee, get a copy of the trust, find out what your rights are as a beneficiary. I'd start there.
Are you prepared for retirement? Schedule a free financial assessment with an experienced financial professional right online at purefinancial.com.